on the same night.
But
okay, action.
what's up, maswali naman Southern Africa. Yeah, we just killed them. Yeah, we just finished them. Yeah, 10 for 10.
You have it to make it here, dog. You have it. You have it to even get here.
Legendary.
You have it to leave
On
there.
10. Timbuktu.
So special.
I, the city kid with the dream that I manifest device. The starter kid with the dream to the city first. The eye of the ring, the wedding of vows to the quest. Greener pastures with his verses we best men. The testament was evident, it was always in nuance. But non-believers follow the evils, they want the woo-wop. If it ain't the guap for the grub, you get the food stomp. Throw chakra block, she swallows, I heard the deep part. We got a deep part, the reaper by my doorstep, be feeding on my deep part. Angel by my best friend, she feeling like Eureka. Utlale basepito, that's where I found Rita. Once a while, it call it by mommies, I shouldn't feature. The hiccups, the sneakers, the pickups by my bro, he from Durban, he get the C cups. On a like green card, he can make it a goalie. Why nearly greedy? Africa is one.
What's the texture? Coconut.
Yeah, it's coconut. How many? Yeah, man. It's 15 bucks. 15 bucks.
That's the superpower sitting by G's. That's to level up. Black my body low, my type more like my sunny low. Text 9, I don't buy no face cloth. Whole game can stain me money laundry. Hygiene, I can clean it like a money lani. Then I'm passing on the sugar like a makilani. Stunning, kulegani, lulegani. What is mine is yours, but I chose to switch roles with the broom and we gotta mop it. Yours truly from the room to the damn carpets. Elevators, don't phase us, locked in. All they gotta do is just pay us. Whole team speaking on the colleagues with their own team. Standing on business with the coalition. I am politicking, color ticked off. Time not Mgani, ain't no Mickey Mouse call. Naile Mani, Naile Mali, Abani Pesa, follow it. Naile Mani, Naile Mali, Abani Pesa, follow it.
But there's no light here.
It's on the table. Because then end up. That's the only time I should be rapping. While I'm busy with the action that continues the story. Just before the patients come in. So, so
Okay, action.
Twin phela ungangimanyisi la. Ungamanye.
I need a big forehead. Rubbing it won't help. It's been years of rubbing it.
Yes. Try and lean back.
Yeah, I'm deep.
Okay, sure. Are you know?
You get me? We can't. Maybe you could put
Can I see your phone?
like the
Phone.
raindrop.
Because
Can you see that effect that I'm talking about? Kind of like almost blurry before, like just like a buzz. Unless you guys can have that.
I think it's editing.
Yeah, it's editing.
Yeah,
But
it's
look at the
No, I think it's editing. Because it's something that
Ijani say.
Ngibambezi.
Lama shadows akalunga.
Yeah.
Don't you need
Ngifuna
another light?
Book.
na kongivala camera.
Ngokuvule la dog. Yini ma
Camera.
Uyabona kasoto.
Wait.
Concealing voice.
Uyabona ukuthi ngishini. What about these lights that's coming out from here? It's not working. Someone is saying something.
Yeah, I won't lie. I was a tad bit worried.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Because I wasn't presented with the song before.
You've only heard it once, I think.
Yeah, I heard it here.
For real. No, but we played it in your car. Remember when you were talking about Fairy?
Oh, it's that one.
Yeah. But we played it a
Oh,
long
when
time.
you played that one outside. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
But
okay.
it's been a minute.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
And there's a slow part of it that I won't lie.
Yeah.
I couldn't quite get.
Yeah.
But I'm not tapped into music like that.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, maybe outside jamming like that.
Yeah.
Where it's almost like repetitive.
Oh yeah.
But I was like,
Like one better part of the
now when
Hey. Fine, ngoza kune grain la le mati. Tawubonso njani because
the track is fire.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I heard it again today. It felt like something I hadn't heard before.
But then you were able
But
to pick up
I
Associated, yeah.
No, but we actually, he showed me when he had just recorded, he was so excited, yeah. He wasn't even in the car with us. I was dropping off Fairy. And he was like, yeah, this jam.
wait.
Because we're playing each other's music.
I said, dude, just tell me to put my hands, but it must rest also so it can stay.
Because ngibalekela the shadows kahle kahle.
Are
Okay.
we winning?
After sebenza lokukhona mfethu.
Okay.
Utawubona ukuthi le Premiere Pro wena njani.
Wait,
Yep.
Put seatbelts on. Putting seatbelts on.
I mean, not in my car, though. I'm telling you.
That means I'm a good try.
Like that. Without expecting, okay, man.
maybe and it's not important. It's not important.
Down, we older now, my nigga. What goes around comes around, my nigga.
iPhone Max.
Eh?
It's not the mobile.
That was more parasta part. Umsayina in lapha.
So when you're turning the 50 to record, I'm writing into your mathematics.
Have a seat and welcome. Nah, my earphone up. Oh, so you feel like bus stood?
Yeah, so I think this is my second one.
Crisis on ya, I'm going to go.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Much better. Get guys.
Gotta remind y'all, Mama, I love you, Pops.
It's beautiful sounds coming your way, 5 minutes after 12, and of course this is Loyal to Local on 91.6 FM. Our guest already in studio. He goes by the name Oliswa Sibanze. Stage name Ecstasy. Ecstasy, what's up?
How you doing, Fifi?
I am so calm and composed.
Don't start.
I'm well, thank you, man. Just excited to have you in studio today on the Loyal to Local Hour. First things first, who is Oliswa Sibanze?
Oliswa Sibanze is, of course, male. Because, I know the name sometimes confuses a lot of people. But a male, light-skinned, lived in Mangwaneni, Fontaine, Timbelishe, grew up with the mother who's in architecture, grew up with the father who's in the medicine industry.
Okay.
So grew up in a competitive home because everyone is striving for excellence. And so transferred that kind of spirit and that kind of energy into the arts. Grew up listening to the Michael Jacksons, the Zola 7. And that kind of inspired this love of music. And then added with the fact that around the family, I had cousins and aunts who were part of a gospel group called Courageous.
Okay.
So I grew up around music and using Tiger City Studios, having studios at home at Big Bend. And looking back on that, I think that really inspired my journey with music. And then went to study to further understand what media is.
All right.
And not just the music part. Even though I wanted to do like sound engineering, that was the whole point.
All right.
At first, but you know how the universe works. Sometimes it will launch you into other things.
Exactly.
Like that didn't work out, and then I found media practices, and I still learned the sound engineering, but it came with the PR, it came with the marketing.
Yeah. So you flourished in that industry.
So much. I enjoyed it so much because it expanded my viewpoint, and it inspired then my drive to then create a media house called Timbuktu. And then with that, I've also been able to influence the space of arts. Just whoever's upcoming, whoever needs help, whoever needs studio time. And then I met the producer, Liliana, who's behind my sound right now, the Sonics. And it's been just that acquiring people's skills and, you know, getting people together so that we do important projects and that.
Which then takes me to the next question. You've already mentioned Timbuktu. Let's talk about it. What is Timbuktu? Yeah.
Timbuktu is inspired by the Timbuktu library in Mali. Because I got, when I got to South Africa, I really got intrigued by us as Africans. In terms of, because South Africa is so like, there's a diaspora and there's all these people that come from different cultures. And so they tell you their stories and they tell you what their cultures mean, their tribes. And you get to learn about people from Nigeria, people from Kenya, people from Ghana, because they all in that melting pot. So I started like just having this intrigue in Africa in a time, because I know like we get told about the slave times and all that, but there's a time before that.
True.
And so I got into that space where I'm now sitting around with shamans and I'm sitting around with people with different like ideas.
Vibrations.
Exactly, frequencies. You know what I mean? So then I got a book called From Timbuktu to Babylon.
Okay.
Or From Babylon to Timbuktu, right? And it was just accounting us as a people before we got to meet, you know, the Western type of philosophies and all that. So I learned about Timbuktu, learned about Mansa Musa, and I was like, yo, this is a cool name and a cool vibration really to stand for.
Okay.
And I got insulated in it because I was around it so much that I started reading even further than that. But Timbuktu comes from that, and it's all about just celebrating us as Africans and our, you know, showing ourselves in the highest form, really. We were always told we're not enough.
With the lower race.
Exactly. So, and then you get to learn that no, actually we created civilization as we know it today.
Okay.
So it's about that.
Talking about Timbuktu and the book that you read, I'm intrigued. Just briefly, tell us the story.
The story behind
which will then make us understand why you then coined the Timbuktu Library.
So, I mean, like the book really just accounts, in summary, it accounts all the stories that we know, as far as it accounts the Bible stories that we know, right?
Yeah.
And then it makes you think about all these characters that we have in the Bible. Aren't they Africans? Like when you start looking into their stories and look at their traditions,
the geographic location as well.
Exactly. You know, and then they also try to pinpoint the fact that the Garden of Eden is actually in Africa.
Okay.
Because the Garden of Eden is actually explained by the 3 split rivers that then flow into the garden.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they say, okay, look, when you look at the Nile River and there's certain other rivers, they call it Tigris. I'm not sure of the exact pronunciation. And so they start like delving into the geographic location of these stories. And, you know, pinpointing at the fact that, we might actually be those people in those stories.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, quite an interesting story. So Timbuktu can be creation.
Yes.
If you look at it in
Very
a
true.
deeper
Very
sense
true.
of
Very
the
true.
word.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you do with Timbuktu?
It's a media house, and it's all about because also in the arts we're going around. There is a certain line that's been drawn in the arts whereby, yes, this is a person doing arts and all that, but what are they doing it for? What does it mean? What does it stand for? Is it inspiring? Is it motivating? Or is it feeding the ego? Or is it feeding wisdom? So it's about me like sussing out those artists that want to give art.
You
know, and it's not only art, because since it's a media house now, we're looking at the let's say the black sheep of the family that is not always listened to, the voices that are never like heard.
Dismissed.
Exactly. How do we take those people and make something out of that? So,
all right. Well, what a beautiful introduction. You just got here and you're already on fire.
It's you. I blame it on you. It's energy.
All right. Well, there you have it. He goes by the real name Toli Swasibanza. That's what his mother and papa gave him. Otherwise, his stage name is Ecstasy. And we're here to get to know him. Remember, it's all about getting to know the person behind the music and, of course, playing his music. The next track that I'm going to be playing is titled Disconnect. I want to know what was going through your head when you coined or took it from head to paper.
So the